Welcome back! We've found the star generator, or rather, we haven't, because it's been stolen. This is a star generator development laboratory. Due to your incredibly low security clearance, you have never had access to this room. What a mess. Wreckage clutters the middle of the floor. A pair of lab workers have been blasted from the roster of the living. You're glad somebody else has to clean this up. Now you know why you didn't have clearance to this place. You don't understand what most of this crap does. This looks like a giant speaker for the cosmos. See if this guy has anything of interest. The lifeless body of Randy, one of the lab technicians, lies sprawled at your feet. Those laser blasts are nasty. Why, you can't distinguish one exposed organ from another. Does he smell like anything? Randy's recently re-exposed and reheated lunch smells pretty good. You start to regret having slept through lunch. Ew? Although it's darn tempting, all this tension is your stomach churning. The last thing you need is more stomach acid, especially from someone else's stomach. Quite. Does he have anything we can use? Your search of the body reveals nothing. Well, there's a blinking thing here. You find a small but heavy device affixed to the base of the star generator platform. It appears to be magnetic. This must be how the aliens upset the force field protecting the unit. Well, that could be useful, if we ever need to get through some force fields or something. And it looks like a magnet. It's a genuine widget. You're not sure what it does, but it's heavy. It looks cool and it might be magnetic. Please keep this away from the game discs. Of course, I'm actually playing this collection, which comes on CDs, not on discs. Anything else here? This is a star chart. It was used for locating candidates to test the star generator on. Once the bulk of the development process was completed. Like SETI Alpha 5, I guess? Or SETI Alpha 6, or something. What are these things? The glass globe atop the console is inactive at this time. The mess of wiring inside reminds you of how your hair looks after a nap. This thing looks like it came off the front end of an old Studebaker, or maybe the Batmobile. Anyway, it appears non-functional at this time. It was probably damaged in the heist. It does sort of look like the front end of the Batmobile from the Tim Burton movies. How about him? Yet another crewman's motionless body reduces the shine of the floor wax. Hugh doesn't look too neat and clean with his lungs hanging out like that. I think Hugh might have missed a shower or two. Or perhaps his body got sweaty from the heat of that laser blast. Either you have a taste for sweat, or you didn't smell him before you tried to taste him. Most of the dead bodies actually give you a funny message, which is why I'm smelling and tasting all of them. Alright, well, definitely no way off the ship through here, so I guess... Oh, goes another droid. What those droids do? Nobody knows. You hear footsteps, which doesn't matter because we already got off the screen. And there's another dead body here. This is Stuart, one of your crewmates. He appears to be non-functional. You used to kid him about it when he was alive, but now it's true. Oh, damn it. Footsteps. To get the hell out of here. On second thought, maybe you shouldn't wipe your nose on Stuart's clothes. That's not what I wanted to do. What the hell's up with the footsteps on this room? Oh, that's really sick. You really should seek professional help. No, I'd rather just go down this, again with the footsteps. Well, let's just see if I can make it to the elevator. And I did! Now where are we? Lower decks, by the looks of it. This is a section of one of the lower levels of the Arcada. It appears to be some sort of wiring harness. You never cared much for electrical hardware. This monitor gives a readout about the ship's status. Only the lab scientists really knew exactly what it monitored. A pair of viewing ports protrude from the materials testing device. A designer conduit system runs through here. It carries ventilation ducting as well as different types of wiring. How interesting. Does anything here smell? Don't think so. Nope. Let's head over to the right.
5?
Only 5 minutes left. Oh no. And here you actually need to go over here to hide. Otherwise you can never get past this room, because there will always be footsteps. These guys look scary, but then don't most other beings packing weapons? Failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Sarian guards decide to check elsewhere. Way to go, Roger. This is an interesting room. This place looks like a monument to Soviet computer hardware miniaturization. At one time, it served as a development facility for the star generator, but that was in the early phase of the project. Because yeah, the things in this room sort of look like computer peripherals. Here we have a nice chunk of floor space dedicated to a cursor control device named after an annoying rodent. What were they thinking? This keyboard was used in the development of the star generator. It has since been placed here to be out of the way. It has no function. The view screen offers a glimpse of the surroundings from outboard cameras. They came in handy during the testing phase of the star generator. And this looks like a joystick. The architects must have been low on oxygen when they came up with the design scheme for this compartment. It's a giant tribute to an ancient but still functional control device. On the screen is some green dude you've never seen the likes of. He seems to be talking, but the audio is out in this area of the ship. Does he smell like anything? It's a TV picture, remember? Oh, right. Hey, you don't know where this thing has been. Indeed I don't. I don't think it's a good idea to be doing that kind of thing to someone else's joystick. Is that anyone new? Funny, it doesn't smell like a rodent. Good thing that isn't a real mouse, or you'd be hacking up fur balls. Oh, we already did that one. Oh well, we still need a way out of here. We only have 4 minutes left, so I better get going a bit quicker, maybe. Through this window you can see down into the pod bay. A pod sits waiting on the launch track. The large bay doors are currently closed. Well, that sounds like it could be a way out of here. Let's see. These buttons are locked in position. It's probably just as well. You might live longer due to having no clue as to their purpose. What is this thing? Bay doors. This is the button pad for the bay doors below. The controls are located up here to minimize the chance of someone doing something stupid, such as pressing open while in the pod bay when wearing no pressure suit. You should be glad. Hey, are you calling me stupid? Oh wait, I am. Or at least Roger is. Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
4 minutes till destination.
The large bay doors are currently open, exposing the vast reaches of space. What the hell's this thing? You always meant to ask one of the technicians what this thing is. However, you procrastinated a bit too long in this case. It's either an ocean in a bottle, or a model of your stomach as the deadline draws near. This is yet another in a long line of elevators in this ship. This is a keycard slot. Your bottom of the food chain type clearance has always prevented you from obtaining a keycard for this area, thus precluding your access to it without an escort. Good luck finding one now. Well, we did actually find a keycard, so that might help. You slide the keycard into the slot. The lock releases with a satisfying click, and the elevator doors slide open. looks like the access to the shuttle bay. These large red doors serve as the airlock entrance, which empties out the pod bay. The control panel has many confusing gauges on it. The only one you can read says, "Caution, launch bay decompressed." Which means we'd probably better not go in there without a pressure suit or something. What's this thing? It looks like the logo of the Terran Empire from the Star Trek episode Mirror Mirror. The image on the closet door looks familiar, but you can't quite place it. Wait, I did just place it. It's a closet, so what's in it? A spacesuit hangs in the closet. A helmet sits on the top shelf. Well, if we want to go into that depressurized airlock, I guess we'd better wear that. There's a button above the rectangular object below. Well, let's press the button. You notice some sort of gadget in the drawer. Let's see. Some sort of gadget. This is some sort of gadget. You're not sure what it does exactly, but it has a switch. Switching it on now is not a good idea though, because I think it can run out of power. If you want to have some clue of what this thing does, look at the top. It looks like a babelfish. Anyway, we'll continue in the next video.